Senator Joe Nicola here with my weekly update for the week of February 9th. On Monday of this week, I have an AI bill. Actually, I had two artificial intelligence bills. We rolled into one. Currently, we do not have regulation on artificial intelligence. And so I was excited to present this bill in committee. Had a lot of positive reaction, both from each party. And what this bill would do would prohibit AI from ever becoming a person, a legal person. And we put some regulation around some deep fakes. That would be the sexual content that's being created and doing damage to people. And also political campaigns that opponents, if they were to use AI, they would have to have that scroll across. If it's a TV commercial or in print, they would have to designate that AI created this. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully next week we'll get a vote on that and get it voted out of committee, and it'll go on the calendar to be heard on the Senate floor. On Tuesday, I had a couple bills heard in the Education Committee. One's called SAGE's Law. This is really a transparency piece of legislation that would require schools, school administrators, teachers, counselors, that if a child were to talk about being a different gender other than their biological gender, that they would have 24 hours to notify the parents and keep the parents informed of what their child is doing at school. I think it's a very common sense piece of legislation, and hopefully we'll get that voted out of committee as well. My second bill was school board terms. So in independent school districts, the only school district in the entire state that has a 6-year school board term. And so this piece of legislation would reduce that term to 3 years, bringing it more in line with the vast majority of school districts across the state. Have a lot of support for that bill as well. On Wednesday of this week, we began our property tax committee in the Senate. So we're beginning to hear some property tax bills and having discussions there. Things are moving right through committees, being voted out of committees. They're going on a calendar, going to the Senate, but the Senate floor has slowed way down. Although we were able to get 4 bills passed off the floor today, out of the Senate today on Thursday. So things are moving. Sometimes they're moving a little slow here in the Senate, but it's a deliberative body, and we need to take time and read these bills and find out what's in them and deliberate and make them the best that we possibly can to protect our citizens' freedom and liberty. So thanks so much for taking a few minutes to watch this video. I appreciate it. May God bless you. Have a great, wonderful weekend and week.